Hello, my name is Barbara, and growing up, if you have ever been betrayed by the people who were supposed to protect you, this story is going to hit hard. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around for one of the most jaw-dropping revenge stories we have ever told. This is not just about fire survival. It's about rising from ashes with receipts. I always felt like an outsider in my own home. I was the worried one, quiet, bookish, sensitive. Not like my golden boy brother, Zed, who could do no wrong. He was charming, athletic, and manipulative, a master at flipping the script. He had pushed me down the stairs and somehow convenience from it was my fault for being clumsy. Mom, she didn't just believe him, she praised him. Boys will be boys, she had said with a laugh. But when I cried after Zach stole money from my wallet or broke my things, she had shakes her hand. You need thicker skin, Barbara. It builds characters. They said that a lot builds character. What they mean was, get used to bills. By the time I was 16, I kept to myself. I lived in that house, but I didn't belong to it. I was the black sheep, the scapegoat, the invisible one, until they needed someone to blame. It happened during one summer. Our parents were out for the evening, and it was just me and Zed at home. He was angry over something stupid. I had told Mom he broke a window sneaking out with his friends. That night, he confronted me. You like running your mouth at, he sneered. I tried to ignore him, went down to the basement to do laundry. That was my mistake. As I reached for the detergent, I heard the door slam shut behind me. Click, lock. I yelled, pounded on the door, but all I heard was Zed's voice through the wood. Maybe some alone time will teach you a lesson than the smoke. It wasn't immediate, but I smelled it. At first, I thought my mind was playing trick on me, but then it thickened, coughing, burning panic. I screamed. I kicked the door. I called his name. No answer. Turned out Zach left the stove on upstairs. A towel caught fire. The kitchen went up. The whole ground floor was engulfed before the alarm even kicked in. The fire department got there in time. They pulled me out, public conscious, lungs full of smoke. Zach, he told everyone he had no idea I was down there. Mom believed him. Of course she did. When I confronted her from the hospital bed, she didn't say she was sorry. She said, you are lucky to be alive. Maybe next time you will think twice before tackling. Builds character. That's when something inside me died. Not from the fire, from them. And something else was born in its place. I left that house the day I turned 18 with the garbage bag of clothes and $80 in tip from my part-time job. No goodbye, no help, just silence. They thought I'd despair. Instead, I got a scholarship. I worked 2 jobs, slept in my car for a while, lit myself bright by bright. And you know what they say about pressure and time, it makes diamonds. By 30, I had my own business, a consultancy that helps startups go corporate. I was good, too good. Word got around. Money followed. I never changed my name, but I never reached out either until I got a letter. It was from a lawyer. Turns out Mom had passed away. The house, the same one I almost died in, was in profit. But there was a catch. She left everything to Zach. Nothing for me, not even a mention. That would have been the end of it, if not for one thing. Zach didn't know that I owned the mortgage. Yup, years ago, I found out Mom was behind on the house. Quietly, I bought the debt through a shell company. I kept making payments. They thought the bank had just forgiven them. So when Zach went to claim the property, he found out the house he inherited had already been foreclosed. He showed up at my office, tried to play it cool. Hey, says, long time, huh? I looked him dead in the eye, calm, cold. You locked me in a basement to die, said. You are lucky all I did was take back what should have been mine. He tried to laugh. Come on, Dad. Was years ago. We were kids. You really still mad about that? I leaned forward and said, do you smell smoke every time you close your eyes? No? Then don't talk to me about what I am allowed to be mad about. He asked if I had let him move in. Said he and his fiancée were struggling. I smiled. You can try applying like everyone else, around $6,500 a month. I renovated the house, tore out every piece of rotten wood, every scotch mark, but I kept the basement door still charged, still locked. I remind her, Zach and his fiancée come by sometimes. They sit outside in their car, hoping I will invite them in. I never do. Sometimes I see them crying, begging. But the house doesn't belong to them anymore, and neither do it. They taught me pain, abandonment, how to survive in fire. I taught myself how to rebuild. Some people think revenge is pity, but sometimes it's just justice with respect. And this story gave you chills? Smash that like button and comments below. Have you ever had to walk away from toxic family? And don't forget to subscribe for more stories where justice finally gets the last word. Thanks for watching.